Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with the third installment within the series of Storytime. This one time I thought I was gonna die. Last week, I was so glad you guys all enjoyed that story. That is truly my funniest this one time I thought I was gonna die story. And even to this day, we still get a good little chuckle off of the events of that night. So, the story that I have today is a short one. Short and sweet, but it still is one of them times when I thought I was gonna die. So let's get to it, shall we? Okay, you guys, so this was in, let's see, Jada was born in 2001, so this was in the later months of 2001. Joe and Jada were both babies. Joe was 2 years old and Jada was just a few months old. And I was a tired mama, okay? I had been doing a lot for these kids, and I was working full time, and my husband traveled with work, and it just was a whole lot. My mother-in-law, God bless her soul, she had came up with the bright idea that the kids and my husband should come visit her and my in-laws out in Louisiana. Okay, and to give me a break. I had just gone back, to work from maternity leave, so I couldn't really even get the time off. So it worked out perfectly. My husband and the kids were going to leave. They were going to be gone for a week, and, I would get a break and, get to renew my spirits, so to speak. They scheduled to go out of town, and it's so funny. I remember, I think they left like on a Thursday night, and he left before I even got home from work. And, we had packed all the shit up and everything. And then when he got to the airport, now my husband is great with the kids now, of course, but when they were babies, he just was not always the most comfortable. He just did better when they were toddlers and older, but babies, he didn't really know how to handle them. So I was already kind of worried about the fact that he was taking Jada. Jada was only a few months old. Not that I felt like he was going to do anything stupid to him. I mean, I, of course, 100% trust him with his kids, but you know what I mean. You just not know when they cry, how to make them stop crying, what to do, changing diapers and all of that. Just little things. And then also in the controller in me always feels like I'm the only one that can do that kind of shit anyway. Okay, so, but whatever. I was determined to let him do what he was going to do. So, like I said, they left before I even got home from work, and he was at the airport. And all I can remember is him calling and telling me that the flight was delayed. At first I didn't really think nothing of it, but 1 hour turned into 2 hours, and then it turned into 3 hours, and I started to get concerned because he's there at the airport with the two kids. I couldn't go into the airport to help or anything because this was post 9/11. So, I would talk to him. I could tell he was getting more and more frustrated, trying to, have Jada and Joe. I mean, literally babies. And, I was just like, oh my God, he's just going to say, fuck it. That's all I could think was. He was going to be like, I ain't going to Louisiana, forget it. But, he stuck it out. He was able to get the shit together. They got them planes together, and the nigga got on the flight with them kids. So I was like, success! Anytime that, spouses was out of town or anything like that, me and my girlfriends, we would always try to get together for a girls' night out. And, literally, I hadn't really been able to do too much because I had two small kids, and a lot of my friends at the time, we were all having babies at this time. So everybody pretty much hadn't been out in a long time. So it was definitely time to do so. Me and my girls, we all planned this girls' night out. Okay, it was a Saturday night. We were going to all meet at my house. I think it might have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It might have been about 9 or 10 of us. Yeah, everybody was going to meet at my house over in Inglewood. So, you know how it is when you get a bunch of bitches together that ain't been out in a long time. They don't really know how to contain themselves. Okay, so we all got to the house, and, it was drinks for sure. Everybody was drinking and doing shots and everything. There was this one drink in particular called Flamin' Dr. Peppers, which my girlfriend Debbie, her younger sister, and her friends had started doing some weeks before. And what the damn drink consisted of was some bullshit, y'all. Okay, it was Heineken beer, it was Dr. Pepper, and it was 151 in a shot glass that you set on fire. That's where the flaming Dr. Pepper came from, right? The shit was nasty as fuck. So really, I don't even know why we was even fooling with this, but you know, just the whole fact that the shit was on fire and all that, you know, we was real excited about it. So, and like I said, we hadn't been out in a long time, so the girls was over at the house. You know, I had the music blasting, had DJ Quick, you know, E40, AMG. I mean, this kind of music, right? So everybody has come over, you know, we all cute, and the music is blasting, and my girlfriend Simone is making drinks. At the time, Simone didn't really drink much. She would always be that one friend that got everybody drunk, okay? But she didn't really do too much drinking, so she was always the one that was gonna be the driver, okay? Because we knew Simone was gonna handle it. Can't say too much for her today, but back then that's what she used to do. So anyway, for whatever reason, we are all in my bedroom, and I mean like 10, 12 girls. I actually think it was I had an expedition at the time. My car was full, and then I think there was another car with like Tanya and her friends. I think it was maybe about, I want to say around 13 or 14 girls. But anyway, we're in my bedroom. And my bedroom in LA was not big. I mean, it was big enough for a queen size bed, a 2 nightstands, and the damn dresser. And of course, that's, you know, you really just walking around the bed, and the dresser is like right here, enough to open a drawer, whatever. So we all in my room, and y'all, we grooving. Okay, these niggas is happy to be some fucking where without them kids. Everybody is doing their flaming Dr. Peppers, okay? And what you do is you have the cup with the Dr. Pepper in it, you pour the beer in it, and then you get your little shot glass, you set your 151 on fire, and you drop it in there, and the shit fizzes all over and everything, and then you drink the shit down. And then we always had to take it an extra step further. We would do each other's head like this, and somebody would do a fucking headstand or cartwheel or some shit. It was foolishness for real. So anyway, we're in the room, and everybody is doing their flaming Dr. Peppers. You know, a couple of girls didn't want to do it. They was just doing the 151. You know, 151 is fucking strong as shit, okay? It's like 100 proof or some shit like that. So you know, some people were doing just shots, and you know, there was other alcohol there, but the flaming Dr. Pepper was definitely the coup de grace, okay? That was the shit that we wanted to do. So it comes time for Roxanne to do her flaming Dr. Pepper. So I had my drink in this hand, and I had the shot glass here. So my girlfriend Debbie, she set the shit on fire. And y'all, I was just dancing. You could tell me nothing when I was dancing, honey. This bitch had then took it low. Okay, I brought it back up. I always had my fucking my shot in my hand. I'm just going and going, y'all. Just jostling everything around. Fucking alcohol is spilling all down my arms and shit. But you know, we drunk, so we don't care. Next thing I know, my little flame in the little shot glass, I could see out the corner of my eye that it's getting bigger. But I swear I couldn't figure out why. All of a sudden, I hear my friend Menina say, "Roxanne, you on fire." I looked, and I was like, what? Y'all, the damn hand, my hands and my arms on this hand caught on fire, and I went like this, and the flames came on this hand. Not only that, but the bitch dripped down my elbow in it. Onto the damn post of the damn bed, and then down onto the floor. Okay, so all this was on fire. And you're talking about bringing that real fun meter down to a serious 0 in no time flat. Everybody just stopped, and I was just like this, y'all. The shit was all flaming up and everything. And I was like looking at my hands, and Benita was like, "You're on fire," and I was just like, "Oh my god!" Now, you guys, everything in the room had alcohol on it because, you know, we was drinking, we was pouring the drinks in there, we was spilling shit everywhere. We had a towel, but the towel was soaked, okay? And I had on these leather pants. I didn't know what to do. I was just literally just standing there like that, and then we was all just standing there like, and that shit was getting bigger and bigger. And so they was like, somebody go get something. I heard somebody say that. I don't even know who the fuck it was. And I was looking at my hands like that, and then all of a sudden I was just like, something told me to put, you know, my hands out on my on my pants, and it went out. And then we had the you know, the post and shit was on fire, and somebody got a towel and hurried up and put that out and put the fucking floor out. But I was just like, was that just on fire? Oh my god. Everybody was laughing so hard. We thought that shit was funny. Okay, nobody even really thought about the danger of the fact that we was fixing to burn the fucking bedroom down. Oh my god. I swear to this day, I always say that it ain't never good for everybody to fucking be drunk when you go somewhere, okay? You know, there was no sane thinking person in the room to even make sure that we were safe. So anyway, yeah, that was my that was my real quick one time I thought I was gonna die, you know. So we gonna do this again same time next week, okay? Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright? Alright. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.